Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Bruno Guimaraes passes short and sharp, and he shoots! Goal, Brazil! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it, he will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So, a breakthrough already. Mazraoui. And they've switched it over to the other side. It's not an escape. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, just the keeper in his way. Goes for a shot! And a neat finish! 2, and we've barely begun here. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Brazil are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Brazil are already cruising here. 2-0, a fabulous start. Adli. Brazil have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Rafinha. Now it's João Pedro. And he's in. João Pedro! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Brazil find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
No, he didn't quite meet it right. And he's managed to get rid. Spread to the right. Played in. No, that's too long. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. And Gabriel. And it's Neymar. Showing good feet. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's En-Nesyri. Tries to pass it through. Unahi crosses it in. Rafinha has created one goal already. Danilo. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Adli. He's a sharp little ball here. Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. Nice looking ball. Neatly clipped into space. And he gets rid in a hurry. Amrabat. And Unahi. Oh, good spread. And it's Diaz. No, he refuses to take the bait. Eva Nielsen looking understandably energised after his goal. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. That has been cut short. Now, what about a counter-attack? Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. And Marquinhos. And it's Guimaraes. Rafinha. That's tidy. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And it's Adli. Unahi. Distributed tidily. Oh, that's a key interception. Neymar.
There will be 1 minute.
And here's En-Nesyri. Aguirre spots. And that is the end of the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Brazil marching seemingly on towards victory, 3-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed. Finish. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
So could they be onto something? Oh no, this does not look good. He's had a shot! Goal! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
And now he has 2. Brazil palpably stronger, better, superior. Played out to the left flank. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned. Unahi. Amrabat. And Hakimi. In with the challenge. That is good progress on the left. Chance here to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. Nice control. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Was 80,314.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's En-Nesyri. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Hakimi. And that is headed for the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Eva Nielsen. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Adli. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Neymar. Unahi. And it's Adli.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Brilliantly cut out. Quality ball. Neymar.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, some astute defending there. Aguirre. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. He has found the way through. The ball goes in. A header! Harmlessly behind.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Substitution for Morocco. Number 19.
Morocco can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Brahim Diaz. Now it's Ben Seguir. That is good strength. So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Ben Seguir.
Great
chance!
Number 25.
And that is a truly outstanding save.
Yeah, he can be proud of himself, the goalkeeper, for rescuing a perilous situation.
They've played it short. Now the ball in. And he gets rid in a hurry. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Tries from distance. Hakimi. Unahi. And it's Amrabat. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Amrabat.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's on it. Can he get away? Neymar. Neymar powering forward here. João Pedro. Neymar. Bruno Guimaraes looking to pass their way up the pitch. Can he get on the end of this?
3 minutes at a time.
And the number on the board is 3. Neymar. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Gabriel, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Hakimi, and we're done. Brazil looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. João Pedro claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning.
Well, the next couple of hours or so will be critical in deciding their ultimate fate. Having made their intentions clear at the start of all this, now they have the chance to make it happen. It is all eyes forward and full steam ahead. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So things are underway. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Space for him to turn and look. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Neymar, surely. He has an array of skills that can elevate the quality of a match or change its course with a flash of brilliance. His talent can take this game to a higher level of excitement.
Shot, surely! Goal, Brazil! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Brazil have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. It's a promising position. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Brazil leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. More and more pressure on the ball here. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. That has been knocked away. So what can they make of this? And this is Neymar. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's all alone. Tries a shot! He's trying his best to keep it in play here. And that's an excellent interception. Threads one in. That is a great pick. And the shot! Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's had it nicked away. João Pedro. Rafinha has found the net here, of course. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Just eases him off the ball. Bruno Guimaraes. Can he get it through? Oh, perfectly measured that. Danilo. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, what a ball! Rafinha! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, strongly challenged there. Haiti have a free kick.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Knocks it into space. And he's definitely onside. Now the cross. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Just past the 40th minute mark. Great defending, strong and determined. Tries to play it through. Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Bruno Guimaraes, who does have an assist to his net. And the referee has blown for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Brazil up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Brazil are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. Down to business again. Brazil currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Bruno Guimaraes and Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Eva Nilsson. And a chance! But he's left disappointed.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Goes for a shot! And that has fair fizzed.
Nothing wrong with the idea, inches away.
And it's Neymar. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Can he latch on to this? So no flag here. He's found the way through. In towards the back stick. Oh, good effort! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Now it's Rafinha. Brazil are ahead here by what is still the only goal. And he has been fouled there. The two-goal cushion. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Brazil are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And he was quick to react. Chance here to counter. Not the most accurate pass. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Bruno Guimaraes. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, Red, nice interception. Rafinha. Oh, super find. João Pedro. He's got away. Forced to go back. Tries to get it clear. And it's hoisted clear. It'll be a throw-in. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now.
That has not gone well. Tries to pass it through. João Pedro. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Oh, that was vital. Well, there's the clearance. Good to shoot! And he hits the net! Just one goal in it now! Game on! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Haiti cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. Haiti really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Rafinha. And they've got a throw. He won't be happy with that one. Gabriel does really well there. He is strong. Danilo. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Brazil close now to seeing this one through to the end.
Brazil nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And he welcomes it in. Marquinhos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
It's Neymar! Oh, that was no routine save.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And here's Neymar. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, sweet feet. Rafinha! No, he's missed it.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Brazil have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running.
Raya gets the nod here. Anything we should note about him, Jim?
He's got...
And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, split-second reaction.
really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Japan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Stojkovic. Messi. That's Rijkaard. And it's Serginho. De Ligt. And it's Koundé. That's going right the way across. And Serginho. Bruno Guimaraes. And he's picked out the run. He's found a way through. Shevchenko has it in a wide position. It's skewed away. Hazard.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Messi. Koundé cuts it out. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now, can they get him away? And he's there to get it away. There will be a throw-in. Knocks it into space. And he's quick to snatch it back. And Messi! And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 2 then. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Corinthians are looking to go forward now. Bruno Guimaraes does really well to win the ball there. And he's in, tries a shot! Goal! Japan! A goal on a landmark occasion for this man who makes his 50th appearance here and now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Japan are in front now. Stojkovic! That was mighty close. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Hazard. That pass isn't the best. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's Gerrard. That's a nicely shaped ball. Somewhat off target. Right, Shevchenko. For chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Fernandez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. Oh, good effort! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Gerrard was clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
And here's Gerrard. Messi. Can he finish? It's a goal! They are purring, truly purring. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Japan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Kunde. Now it's Hazard. And a chance! Gerrard.
This is the time you need that pace.
Gerrard. Oh, this is a terrific run. Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're threatening to fly away here. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. Fernandes. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
What a save by David Raya! He's kept it out just. So their fourth quarter of the game.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
There will be 3 minutes.
Tries from distance. Oh! Fantastic! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! And that is a smashing hit, struck with power and accuracy.
Look, sometimes when they're hit that well, there's nothing going to stop it. You have to acknowledge the ferocity.
Japan are having a ball here. Rijkaard. Now it's Messi. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Japan really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Japan are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. Back on the way then. Right, Shevchenko. Threads one in. Picked out brilliantly. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the past.
Shevchenko! And a play for a throw. Intercepts the throw. That's well read.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
It's Hazard! Oh, terrific save.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Looking to play him in. De Ligt deals with that comfortably. Rijkaard. Mbappe. Messi has found the net here, of course. Stojkovic. Serginho. Shevchenko. And he was alert to it. Messi. Japan are looking to break at pace. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Azar. Swung over. That has ended up in no man's land. 60 minutes played. And here's Batistuta. Bruno Guimaraes. Japan have got it back and they'll have another go. Messi. Tries to pass it through. It's a goal kick. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that could well leave a mark. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Serginho. Now it's Batistuta. Space for him to turn and look. Now there's a fine ball. He's had a shot! That's another chance! Now who's going to be first to this? Van Dijk. Messi. Fernandes. And it's Shevchenko. Nice bit of trickery. Mbappe! Messi. Lovely bit of skill. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nice control. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. And it's Gerrard. Tries to play it through. That has not gone well. Pacho. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Turns back here, probably the best option. And here's Messi. Shevchenko. Batistuta. Alexander-Arnold. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Messi. Gerrard. That's a good run down the left. Takes the shot! Caught offside that time. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Serginho. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Raya sends that a long way. Stojkovic. That's an imaginative pass. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Now it's Mbappe. The final 5 minutes. That's a shade optimistic. De Ligt. Serginho. Hazard, oh, refuses to take the bait. Mbappe! Oh, cracking ball.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
He's rising! And he couldn't keep it down. Still no way through. The defending here is
There will be
resolute.
1 minute added time.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And we're done. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavour. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Corinthians.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We're up and running then.
Steven Gerrard is capable of taking a game by the scruff of the neck and anywhere he wants after that.
Now, one way or another, he'll contribute to the scoring of a goal.
Yeah, and when the going gets tough seems to come easy for him.
And it's Hazard. Looking to play him in. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Looking tidy in possession here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Mbappe. Well-timed, excellent interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Shevchenko. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found a way through. Goes down, but nothing given. De Ligt defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Fernandes.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pass somewhat off target. Not the most accurate pass. Gerrard running with intent. Good read, needed to be. Bruno Guimaraes.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Can he latch on to this? Cleared without hesitation. Messi. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Stojkovic. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's played it. And the shot! Goal! Corinthians! Corinthians take the lead. Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Corinthians have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the upper...
And he's decided to go for it. And that will sail harmlessly past.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Succumbs to the pressure. And he's gone searching crossfield. And it's Neymar. Threads one in. Can he get onto this? Tacho gets across to intercept that. Bruno Guimaraes.
Japan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Stojkovic. Stojkovic! Oh, cracking effort.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Now it's Pele. Applies the finish! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. There's no sort of quality on that. Bruno Guimaraes. Shifted it to the flank. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Neymar. And he's being shifted off it. And that has put paid to that. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he get on the end of this? And the finish! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Played out towards the right wing. Aims beyond the defence. Gerrard. He's having a hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Gerrard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Zanetti is there to clear. It's Gerrard! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And it's Shevchenko. Kante does well to get it back. Well, that looks a decent ball. Neymar providing an out. Neymar! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, he's done so well then. Almost the perfect link-up. There was a split.
And for the first half, that is that. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Japan currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Substitution for Japan. Number 10, Messi.
The second period is underway.
Mbappe.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Maradona. And this is Shevchenko. And Shevchenko. Adams wins the duel this time. Beckenbauer. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Stoichkov. And that's another good win of the ball. And the through ball. And he's managed to get free. It's Maradona! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And here's Maradona. Japan do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Tries to play it through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Fernandez. Japan still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Oh, that's a key interception. Rijkaard. Gattuso. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Simeone. Zanetti does really well to win the ball there. Rijkaard. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
And that's gone loose.
Japan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Substitution for Japan. Number 5.
Time for a change in personnel.
Number 39. MUNDO coming on the field. Number 19.
Can they get him away?
Thurman.
Oh,
Number
that's
6.
well spotted.
Eduardo
Gattuso. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Tries to pass it through. Stoichkov in acres of space out wide. Goes for a shot!
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And this is Batistuta. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now it's Maradona. Gattuso. Has a look and plays it forward. Kane makes a dash for it. Japan still have the cards to affect this game. He's picked his way through. And this is Shevchenko. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Simeone. Incoming delivery. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Camavinga. And here's Shevchenko. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Camavinga. Simeone. Can he finish? It's a goal! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! Whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So they have it all to do again.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
And here's Shevchenko.
Japan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Knocks it into space.
Pretty robust defending.
Rijkaard. Short changes him with that pass. Adams cuts out the pass. Maradona. Always goal side.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Shevchenko. Japan couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Turns back here, probably the best option.
Has been indicated.
So intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Kamavinga, can he get it through? And he's got away from it. Shoots! Incredible! Just incredible! A game of margins, a game of thrill. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway.
Steven Gerrard is capable of taking a game by the scruff of the neck and anywhere he wants after that.
Yeah, one way or another he'll contribute to the scoring of a goal.
Yeah, and when the going gets tough, tough seems to come easy for him.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Now it's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. And it's Shevchenko. Gerrard. Well, that looks a decent ball. Opts to... It's Gerrard! Off target by a whisker. Hakimi threads one in. Oh, super find.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Guti. Now it's Puskos. Hakimi. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Mbappe. This might spell Gerrard! Oh, that's fabulous! A finish of true class! And Japan are in front! Oh, that was sharp, deliciously sharp.
Oh, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
Palmeiras are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Looking to play him in. Looking for options for movement. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass...
And the finish! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Knocks it into space. Oh, delightful ball. De Gea gets it clear. Now it's Simeone. Now it's Mbappe. It's a really well-measured ball. And here's Mbappe. Passing is crisp and sharp. Gattuso. Ferran Torres. Shifted it to the flank. That's Guti. Puskás with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Simeone. He's a sharp little ball here. Simeone finding himself in space. Gerrard! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Gerrard certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Can he get on the end of this? Guti is always scanning the pitch for targets. Can they get him away? Shevchenko providing an outlet on that flank. De Ligt. And it's Guimaraes. Has a look and plays it forward. Tries to play it through. Now he's running away. It's Gerrard! Tremendous from Gerrard! A finish right from the top draw. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
Well, he's absolutely drilled that, Peter. When you hit it like that, the keeper's not going to be able to do much about it.
And yes, it's him again.
Substituição no time do Palmeiras.
So time for change. This one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Japan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
But they've got it again. Japan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. He's in a great position here. Japan have got it back and they'll have another go. Gattuso. Guti. And Jamal. Great vision. Gattuso. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Ferran Torres has the space to scheme. It's a decent clearance. And that signals the end of the first period. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Japan looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time.
Senhoras e senhores, tenham a gentileza de remover os carros estacionados na rua em frente ao estádio.
So off we go again. And it's Gerrard. This was gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Alexander-Arnold, Lucas Paqueta gets over and intercepts. Yamal, Puskas, distributed tidily. Tries to pass it through. Good ball, good take. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Bruno Guimaraes.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Can he latch on to this? Shevchenko receives it in a wide position. And it's made its way to him. That's an excellent interception. Yamal. And here's Mbappe. Picked out brilliantly. Japan, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. The most accurate pass. And here's Shevchenko, and he's found a way past.
Shevchenko clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Palmeiras are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Ferran Torres is onto it in a flash. Lucas Paqueta. Puskas, foot in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Japan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Gattuso. And it's Paqueta. Simeone.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Dink through. And he was alert to it. Puskas. Puskas. Pass somewhat off target. It's run loose here. Ooh, perfectly measured that. He's found a way through. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken.
substituição no time do
This
Palmeiras.
certainly looks appetizing, well within shooting range. Looking to widen the gap even further here.
Camisa 19, substituição em andamento.
Messi! That is some save from De Gea. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Oh, the keeper, for me, just made that look an awful lot easier than it actually was.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Palmeiras are looking to go forward now. Menu. Now Trossard. And it's Camavinga. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Yamal. Spread it left.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he is dashing away. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, cracking ball. Puskás has been caught there, it's a foul. Alexander-Arnold has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Lucas Paqueta. He's going to be disappointed with that. The message is clear, none shall pass.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Japan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Trossard stood his ground strongly.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
And beyond the defence. Yamal. Now it's Trossard. And here's Lopez. Oh, important interception. And that's it. Japan can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to following this.